if the intensity of sound increase by factor 20, okay, means I2 upon I1 is 20. Sound level increase in decibels by the, because we know the sound level difference SL2, sound level difference S sound L for level, that is 10 log base 10, you know I2 upon I1 in decibel, right? So this is our formula. So if I use this 10 log base 10, I2 upon I1 factor is given, that is 20, right? So now if I calculate 10 into, because log base 10 20 you can calculate by 1.3010, so approximately you will get 13 decibel. So I can say that my option number third will be the right choice. So let's move on, question number 37. In the question number 37, an ideal gas in a container of volume V0 at pressure P0, if the same amount of gas in a container of volume 3V0 at pressure P0, then ratio of final average translational kinetic energy to the initial average translational kinetic energy of the gaseous molecules is. Okay, we know that translatory kinetic energy is given by 3/2 Boltzmann constant and absolute temperature, right? So if I use the ideal gas equation, so we'll write P0, V0, and R T0 according to the situation number 1. And if I go for the situation number 2 regarding this, so we'll write P0 and volume 3V0 and R T1, because that was T0 and this is the situation number 2. If I divide equation 1 and 2, then P0 V0 3 times of P0 V0 and R T0 and R T1. NR will cancel out, PV0 will cancel. So on solving, I have T1 is equal to 3 times of T0, right? But by this formula we can observe translatory kinetic energy directly proportional to the absolute temperature. So we can take a ratio final to the initial. So you have 3T0 and T0. T0 will cancel. So you have 3 upon 1. So final ratio will be 3 is 1. So my option number 2 will be the right choice. So let's move on, question number 38. Question number 38. If speed of 4 molecules of an ideal gas V, 3B, 5B and 7B, then the mean square speed of the molecules will be. So you know mean square speed of molecules is given by V1 square, V2 square up to so on up to nth divided by number of molecules. So you know V1 is V, V2 is 3V, so V square 3V whole square plus 5B whole square 7B whole square divided by the number of molecules, that are 4. On solving you will get 21 times of V square. So my option number third will be the right choice. Let's move on, question number 39. Question number 39. The average kinetic energy per molecules of an ideal non-linear polyatomic gas at room temperature T0 will be, and K is Boltzmann constant, vibrational mode we can neglect. So this energy is given by 1/2 degree of freedom F, Boltzmann constant and absolute temperature T. So if I place the value 1/2, the degree of freedom will be 6 and KT0. So this is a basic question, you will get 3K times T0. So that will give you the answer, and my option number third will be the right choice. Let's move on, question number 40. In the question number 40, the volume temperature graph of an ideal gas of equal number of moles is plotted as shown in the figure. Choose the correct alternative. So this is the graph. So if I take from one angle is theta 1 and if I take another angle up to 3, if it is theta 2, because pressure is constant in both process according to the problem. So if I use the ideal gas equation, PV is equal to nRT, where n is the number of moles. So volume is given by nRT upon P. And if I go for the slope, so slope is given by tan theta, and tan theta, because on y-axis volume is there, on x-axis T is there. But I have the value of V from this relation. So we'll write nRT upon P, and T cancel. So I have nR upon P is the slope. Okay. So now if I compare both slope tan theta 1 and tan theta 2, so you can observe tan theta 2 is greater than. Now I am going to place the value of tan theta 1. So as per the diagram, you will write nR upon pressure P1, and for theta 2 nR P3. 3 means number of molecules 1 and 3. So nR will cancel out. So when you will calculate, take a cross multiplication, you will find P3 is less than P1. But the another thing I would like to add, both process occur at constant pressure. So P1 is equal to P2. So now if I go for the options, so we'll see P1 is equal to P2, yes. P3 is equal to P4, yes. And P3 is less than P1, yes. You know. So my option number 1 will be the right choice. So let's move on, question number 41.